blocked. 9 years ago, my entire family blocked me after my cousin accused me of graping her when she was a kid. I was 22 and gaming with friends when my mom broke the cardinal sin of the family. She called me again after I didn't answer her first call. Calling twice in my family meant this was absolutely urgent. When I answered the phone, I heard chaos and screaming before she went to another room. She was sobbing and asked if I had something to confess about Eve. I said no. Eve was my younger cousin who I hadn't seen in years. That's when Mom screamed that Eve said when she was 9 and I was 16, I came into my room while she was playing and regularly assaulted her. She gave them detailed descriptions of everything. I couldn't breathe. I kept saying it wasn't true, but my mom just kept screaming, "Did you do this?" over and over. I screamed no back each time, but she wouldn't listen. The call ended with both parents on speaker saying they never wanted to see me again. My sisters texted calling me disgusting, then blocked me. I tried calling everyone, but they all blocked me immediately. My dad sent one final text telling me to stop contacting them. The next year destroyed me. I waited every day for police to arrest me. I stopped eating and failed at job interviews. I started drinking heavily and doing oxy. I got violent but lived alone, so I just destroyed my apartment. When neighbors called cops about me smashing glasses, I convinced them I dropped it. I spent nights planning how to hurt Eve and make it look like an accident. Sometimes I fantasized about actually doing what she accused me of, but worse. The darkest thoughts you can imagine consumed me. Finally got a job in late 2015, which gave me structure. Slowly got sober and bought a house last year. Been on antidepressants that replace dark thoughts with numb ones. Tried dating twice, but explaining why I have no family makes women run. My therapist is the only woman I really talk to. Last week my mom texted out of nowhere. First contact in 9 years. She said they missed me and updated me about my sisters having kids. Then yesterday, another text dropped the bomb. At a family gathering last month, Eve was downplaying what happened to her after it was brought up. My mom actually got suspicious and pressed her about it a little, and she finally admitted nothing ever happened, and she probably dreamt it. The family exploded. My mom and dad went out back and just started while crying. My parents told me they're appalled and angry at her. They told everyone the truth and want me back in their lives. I haven't responded to them though. Old memories are flooding back and I'm shaking with rage. Part of me wants to systematically destroy each of their lives, starting with Eve. Make them feel a fraction of what I felt. Then this morning, Eve texted me directly. 9 years of silence and she texts like nothing happened. She said she knows I hate her, but needs to tell me the real truth. It wasn't a dream or confusion. When she was 15, her mom caught her sneaking out to meet her boyfriend. She was going to get grounded for the whole summer and miss camp. So she told them she was acting out because of past trauma. When they pushed for details, she made up a story about me. She picked me because I was far away at university and barely around. She figured I'd deny it and everyone would move on. She never expected them to cut me off completely. She tried to take it back a few days later, but they said she was just protecting me. The lie spiraled out of control, and she was too scared to admit it. She's been in therapy for years dealing with the guilt. She ended with, "I'm so sorry, and I know you'll never forgive me, but I wanted you to know it was never about you." I screenshot everything, and now I'm deciding how to use it. My therapist is on vacation for 3 weeks. The rage is consuming me. I've been sober 4 years, but all I want is to get blackout hammered and show up at their doors. I know exactly how I'm going to handle this. Time for them to understand consequences. I sat in my kitchen at 3 a.m., laptop open with Eve's messages displayed on the screen. My hands trembled as I read her confession again. 9 years. 9 fucking years of my life destroyed because she didn't want to miss summer camp. The kitchen light flickered overhead, casting shadows that matched the darkness churning inside me. Across town, Eve lay awake in her bed, phone clutched in her hand. She checked it obsessively, jumping at every notification sound. Her engagement ring caught the moonlight as she refreshed our message thread for the 100th time. Still no response from me. She bit her lip and typed another message, then deleted it, then typed again. I forced myself to close the laptop and stand up. My body moved on autopilot, making coffee I wouldn't drink. The rage had to go somewhere. I grabbed my car keys. At 6 a.m., I parked outside Eve's apartment building. The morning was cold and wet from overnight rain. I sat in my car, engine off, just waiting. I knew her routine from social media stalking over the years. She always ran at 6:15. Right on schedule, Eve emerged from the building in her running gear. She stretched by the entrance, earbuds in, completely unaware. Then she turned toward the parking lot and our eyes met. She froze.